You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, will you be there when I wake to save me? A superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. In every goal there was a meaning. For this love ain't kryptonite.
Hello and welcome to today's stream. I am Swifty and I'm having a problem with my microphone. So we haven't done a stream in a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Not been well. So still been playing, but I've had this really stupid cold and it's really knocked my ass about all over the floor. So hey ho. But with that said, I have tons of work completed. So today's stream, we're going to work on this fellow. This is my mega base, Camelot. So welcome everyone to Camelot. Right, I'll just give you a quick little look at the place. So obviously on my YouTube videos, only this part has been shown. So you're getting a sneak peek of all the rest of it because obviously my videos are about 2 weeks behind. So today I'm going to work on, if I can find it, the actual... Hello everyone. We're all having a meeting here. Oh yeah, we all keeping well. Right, good. Yeah, we're going to work on this wall section down here because at the moment it looks a little bit unsightly, but that does mean I'm going to have to grind stone and cobblestone because I have none left after building all this lot. So we might have to make like a little cobble generator or something just to help us along, because I don't really fancy going down into the mines and yeah, no, I don't fancy that at all. Yeah, so this up here is going to be like a connection pathway to not only the castle, but to the two section villages. The one being in yellow, and there's another one just over there in green. Is it green or is... Yeah, it is green. The orange is where, like, the area that I marked out for this pathway to be. So, right. Oh, I might need to sleep. Oh, it's good being able to fly. It used to take so long without the wings to keep getting back and forwards. So, what I was thinking of doing is grabbing my stone chest. No, let's grab an empty shulker box, shall we? Oh, great, I don't have an empty... Look, do you know what? Let's just take all this and put this in with a thing. I don't really like doing this, but... hey-ho. We'll stick that in there for now. And we'll grab what cobble that we do have. Oh, I'm going to have to go back to the starter base to go and grab some moss and stuff to go and mix up. And yeah, we'll do that quickly. Right. Yes, fly, please. That's what we need. And we'll go and jump down this little hole. There we go. got some work to do on that Christmas base coming up very shortly as well. So probably might even do a stream on that one. And do like a little Christmas holiday inspired. Why is that trapdoor up? That should be down. Yeah, so just quickly run back to the starter base, grab some moss, and we'll see if there's any actual stone or anything like kicking about in the chests over on this storage. It's been a while since I actually came back this way. In fact, I think I might have some empty shulkers kicking about in the storage area. So, yes, I do. So, what we got stone-wise? Not much. We'll grab what we've got there. We'll stick that into the red one. And cobblestone. Oh, we've got a fair bit of cobble in there. We'll stick that in there. And that. Right, okay, that should give us a pretty decent start. Oh yeah, I need the moss. Moss. So, do you know what? Let's empty the inventory and use the third shulker. Let's stick that into there. Okay, so moss. Right, we'll just have to do a quick trip down to the moss farm. And this moss farm, by the way, is absolutely phenomenal. I showed it off in a couple of videos ago on YouTube, and it's a zero lag moss farm. And oh, did I hear a slime? Yeah, hardly any slime actually spawns in the slime chunk anymore. I don't know why. That's the reason why I completely repurposed the slime farm into more of my other farms. But now and again I get the odd slime spawning up. Yeah, so we've got a healthy amount of... No, we don't want all that. That should do us for what we need. But yeah, to get that much moss with that farm, it probably takes about 5 minutes. It does use a healthy amount of bone meal, and that farm doesn't actually produce any bone meal. I probably could divert half and half, but I thought, yeah, what's the point? I've got a subscription to a skelly farm, so I can just grind skeletons and the bones and stuff like that. Right, let's... I hear fire. Okay, there's no... Yeah, my lava farm's not on fire or anything like that. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it's the fire from upstairs. 'Cause that probably is about where the... Yeah, that will be. It'll be that. It's not normally that loud. I wonder if I've played around with my game volumes. So, right, we grabbed what we needed to, and we'll head back to Camelot and start this wall. Yeah, so I didn't obviously have anything planned for this stream because this is just like an impromptu stream. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to be playing for a little bit, so why not stream it? And, yeah, you know, just do little bits. And we need to eat. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Okay. Why walk when we can fly? I still need to move that thing as well. That's something that's on my to-do list, is to completely redo the entire pork chop farm. Ghast. That'll be under the floor. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Oh, hello. Little welcome party. I probably should grab a crafting table so we can take all of our items with us instead of having to keep coming back up to here. So yeah, we could take the bed. And in fact, I have enough wood over here, so I'll just craft another crafting table. Because we're going to be... I'll bet you there's a crafting table already down there, actually. Because I've done work down there before. I want to build the fishy huts. Like the little fisherman huts. So, yeah. I think the village is coming on rather nice as well. Because obviously we've now got 2 of the fisherman huts. 1 is actually occupied. I didn't put that bloke into there. He went there himself. So I might put a barrel in that one and see if another one comes along. So, yeah. Yeah, it's up here. Right, we'll whack a bed down somewhere. Probably here. We'll have this as a base of operations. And a crafting table just there. I do have a stone cutter down there as well, which I'll probably swipe. Hello? That was handy, because I forgot to bring that with me. And that's probably the most important one to have while I'm doing this today, is that fellow. Well, we'll pop him on there, and let's put a shulker here, and then we'll craft up some bits. I don't know why I brought the slime with me. 1, 2, 3. Cobblestone. So, mossy cobblestone is that. So, 64 for 64. So, okay, so yeah, we'll probably have enough to bring a fair bit with us. I do want some stone in my inventory as well, though, because I don't want this all cobblestone. Yes, we'll put that up there and take another one of those. Right, okay. So it's just a case of now building all this out, which could take a fair while. I might even make up some stone bricks as well. I need to be careful where I'm placing this thing. Look, right there. So I want the mossy cobblestone like more on the bottom than the top, and it's raining. Marvellous. You know, when we started this server, it never rained, and I thought there was an actual issue with the server, because it literally wasn't raining at all. And then all of a sudden it started raining, and it's literally never stopped. So all it does now on this server is rain. So so we go in one block and across 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in block 2. Let's just put a cobblestone there, and then a bit of moss and alternate. 2. Another one will alternate again. We could have made this with walls as well, but I don't think that would be a great look. So yeah, we're about there. So alternate between all 3 materials. But there's some really cool things coming on this server, by the way. We've designed a courtroom as well, so we can have like actual cases and stuff, and then we can like role play out the scenarios for people that are doing pranks and they get caught doing pranks. then we can have like the whole trial and things. We've got a whole area, a holding area, and we're going to elect a judge, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. It's really getting me excited, the thought of doing that sort of thing. Because it promotes sort of like a lot more engagement between other players and things like that, which I think is just going to be so much fun. And the collaborations that's going to come from it is also going to be pretty fun as well. And then I did actually get to spend time with a couple of other people building and designing the thing. So, and I believe someone was actually working on it for the last couple of days. Or, well, I don't know if they're working on it or just designing it, but it's something that might have to actually go and have a pop along at some point today and go and actually have a look at it and see if it's been finished or not. Yeah, I really should alternate these blocks better. I maybe should have brought some andesite with me as well, because that would have been good. Most of all this build, by the way, has all been designed in my test world, and obviously this part I couldn't design because I needed the actual flow of the land, and my test world's all on a flat world, so I couldn't design this wall, so it's all pretty much freehand. That's the word that I'm looking for. It's all going to be freehand. I'm not necessarily the best freehand without like prior planning, but you know what? I'm going to kind of enjoy this, I think. And I think I really do regret not actually bringing andesite now, because I think andesite might have made this. But yeah, again, it might have looked a bit too much like the actual castle itself, because there's a lot of andesite in that. Am I doing a bit too many of the mossy things? So I need to check that in a moment. Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Right, come on. Getting this last brick in here now. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. What I might do is I might put a brick there, break that. I should be able to reach everything off of here from this location. So just cobble that, and then oh, right. Obviously, I'm going to leave the middle hollow because I'm seriously not going to backfill that entire thing, because that. Oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad. No, I don't think that actually looks too bad at all. I might actually remove this section completely and then come back and put some stone walls and things into places. But yeah, I don't think I mind that at all. Come on, let's get rid of the rain, because I don't want to be sitting here in the rain, getting wet feet and everything, rusting all my armour out. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. So let's just continue on with this. Whoops. Yeah, I made a mistake there. It should have been on that side. Stone there, a bit of cobble right there. Yeah, and then I'll mix up these parts here, like these corners, these really sharp areas, and put some wall wall blocks in there for those. But yeah, I think this is a doable thing. Then we might at some point as well to stop this. If I put wall blocks down in this section, is that going to break up the monotony of this? Because what I might possibly do is like build like a little pillar and then put like a stair block on it or something to make it look like a support beam or something. That might be a thing to do. Let's just get the basic structure done. Right, let's move. No, let's just do this. I can always come back once we've started running out of a few more materials. Then I'll start to move things. Right, so that came in 1, and this goes on for 4. So 1, 2, 3. Torchy there. Let's put you on there. Because I spent a long time doing this and getting all this like spawn proof, so I want to keep it spawn proof too. I don't want mobs and stuff all spawning in here and messing my day up. So what block did I swap that out for? That one. And this was 4, wasn't it? Put a stone block there. Maybe I should concentrate more at the bottom, putting mossy stuff, and then further up, that's where we'll start alternating between cobblestone and stone. Maybe it was a little bit late in the design to start doing that, but I think that's what this is going to call for. That one there, do a whole one of those. 2. Oh. So, out of CraftWise and stuff like that, I've been sorting everything out ready for the festive holiday season. Pretty much all ready to go here now. Christmas decorations are done and up and ready to go, and it's all looking very festive. And yeah, I think that looks even better. Like the cut with a. In fact, what we could do is maybe a little bit of moss in there. Maybe even put some vines on here as well. You know, and then like. No, we don't have an Enderman farm yet. But I do recall having a conversation about actually building one. 1, 2, 3. However, I think I didn't put any I didn't put any mossy in that, did I? Let's break out this stone. Replace that with moss. That looks a bit too uniformed. So, make a small adjustment there. Yep, not one for wasting materials either. So, we'll try and... Oh, I don't want that block there. Why you go there? It's there, wouldn't you? Right. Okay, so we do go up a bit further than this. Probably are going to have to go and... Before the end of this thing's completed, I definitely am going to have to build a cobble generator. There's no doubt about that. I just know I don't... I know I have still a fair bit of cobble, but I know I haven't got that much. I don't want that there. Back on the hotbar. Never seem to remember where it was that I've put stone on the last sections. Don't think it really matters when it's being done quite like this. It's being done on such a large scale. I think sometimes, like the larger scales, you don't need to add too much detail because there's normally quite a lot of busy stuff going on with your builds and stuff, so you can sort of sacrifice some detail for ease. I'll just check the durability of my elytra as well. But I'm sure now in 1.19 that elytra doesn't take any durability for just gliding. Hello? I think it's only if you're using rockets that it really makes a difference. And has my music gone all weird again? I don't know why it does that. Every so often it just stops. Yeah. More of these. Maybe a bit of stone on these ones too. Oops. This is going to be such a long job overall doing this. That might look a bit funky with 3 in a row. That's that one. Now it's a bit weird here. Let's check our light levels. Are we getting any ones? No, but we could probably do with another torch in here anyway. So this looks as if it goes straight. Ah! That was an epic fail. Yeah, so that area there it does continue straight. No, it doesn't. There's an extra block been added right there. I thought so. So we'll have to remove that block. And it's this block. Yep. There it is. Extra block in the way. I hope I haven't made that mistake often, because that could really slow me down, having to keep doing that. I should have been paying more attention. Yeah, because this sort of shoots in and back, because I wanted this more windy than straight. I think overall, like a windy sort of road is going to look a lot better than just one straight, like, flat. I know a straight one would look neater, but it doesn't give off the same appeal. Windy always looks better than just straight. I don't want it looking like a highway. I'd rather have it looking like some form of janky old road. Certainly cracking on with this. I've done it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that, and I'll let that have that one. Let's do quite a few cobble now. And I have built that one in the wrong place, maybe. Dang it. Right. So I've got to take that wall up there too. And that one comes out one away from this section.
The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line. I can't hang up.
Right.
I don't want this to end. Not again.
So that was a waste of a column of blocks, but you know what? It is what it is. And obviously I've got that side to do as well. I don't think that side is going to take as much as what this side's going to take, though. 'Cause it... Right, and do... It's so hard not... I should have maybe... maybe I should have put Tweakeroo back on so I could free cam out and check the area. Why didn't I do that before this stream? I took it off the other day because I was messing with my mods and forgot to put it back on. This free cam here would be such a helpful tool. So Dirtin, for anyone that doesn't know, has been absent from the server for a little while, so he's sort of playing catch up now. So that'll be why you're getting like the advancements, such as those, like the we might go over and help Dirtin out if he needs some levels. I think my XP farm will give off around about 90 levels in about 5 minutes. I think it's somewhere around that area. No. Right, okay, so... Excuse me, I still have a bit of my cold left. That's why I don't sound my normal thing. I still feel a little bit snuffly. Right. I have no idea where I'm placing the thing. I don't think I've put any... Yeah, I didn't think I'd put any moss in this section whatsoever. And now we'll alternate to stone. So, I'm going to be kind of... It might sound just silly about just like randomly placing blocks, you know, when you're doing something like this, but you've got to kind of think as well on, did I place one under there, and if I did, how many is there under there? And then my brain's just not handling that at all right now. It's like in a thing on constant off. Right, okay, I'll just cobble this. Right, well I'm not redoing all of that, so this will just have to be that block where I put it before. Yeah. Actually, that's quite a bit done. No, it's not. I could probably come back. Look at that. There is not an alternating block in that entire column. That is exactly what I mean by when you're doing it. You're thinking and you sometimes overthink it. And then you end up with something like that. What I probably might do then to that is then take some scaffolding up and fix that later. Stone. Right, stand on this block. So it should be that one, and these. Let's try not have an entire section of cobblestone this time. So let's alternate. So we know we just had 2 there. So 1 there. And 1 at each end. Maybe 1 in the middle now. Then we'll go into the stone. Light levels. They're okay. They're okay that side. I'm fearful about light levels on here because I really don't want zombies spawning in my village, because I still need that village. For now, it is getting torn down building by building as I build more. I have taken down 2 buildings, I believe, right so far, and there will be more getting taken out at some point. Do you know what? I can turn this light level indicator off for now. It's hurting my eyes. Build this at 3, 4. The best way of actually doing this, if you're doing it in a creative world, is when you're using world edit and you just do the random percentage blocks. Like you give it the command replace cobblestone with well, you don't put replace cobblestone, you put replace cobblestone and then percent like 60% cobble and 40% stone, and then that would completely randomize it, and it doesn't look too bad. In fact, it's like the way that I've done like pretty much the whole castle design. I'm gonna stick a torch there, and so far it's worked out every single time, and it's always looked. Like world edit is such an amazing and powerful tool, And if you're not using it, you're definitely living under a rock somewhere. Because designing this build that I have done, I wouldn't say it would be impossible, but it would be extremely time consuming. Me building it in survival, even with the Lightmatica, like basically just copying it, has taken me a great deal of hours. And I've still got the interior, and I've still got some exterior to do to it, and then because I still want to add some details to the build itself on the outside. And it's been a labour of love, I will say that. Whoops. I don't think I have any stone on this here block. So I'll have to alternate those. Make sure we're getting an even distribution. That should do it. Shut that off. Yeah, it's definitely doing it. I'll remove this wall after I've done that side. When doing that side, I don't want to get into removing too much of this wall today, so I want to come out one. What? Could have swore I clicked the top of that button. It's working out not too bad actually. Yeah, and at the bottom of this we can put some grass and stuff to like blend it all in and things like that. So, well, that was a motorbike. Quick light level check. I think we're all good in here anyway. But yeah. So that comes out one and goes across one. So let's go in there. There and there. So dope and dope. What I really need to do is move them torches to there because that's messing me up a fair bit. blasting through this cobblestone now. Let's just go over here and just take a quick look. It's there. It's this point there. That's what I'm concerned with. Right here. And that was my bit concerned a little bit ago. And that looks a little bit weird. So I might need to come back and just alter that slightly. What does it look like from further distance away? Just gonna have a look. Do you know what? I don't think it's too bad. Once I get some of the wall blocks inside it, and then, like, you know, a few dirt blocks around the bottom, and then maybe... I don't want trees. But by the time I get some, like, grass and maybe some put some ferns and stuff in there. And stuff like that, I can put bits and bobs around there. That looks a bit weird. Ouch. It was this block, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, I'm sure it was that block. And so we're up to this sort of section now. So how are we doing for... Probably better to sort of like start refilling the tank, so to speak. So let's grab our kit and move it. Hello? You had a job a minute ago. Oh, was you with me saw? Is that what you were doing? You were swiping me? Yeah, I know your game, mister. You're locked into the bed. Ideally with the villagers and stuff that I'm going to be having around here anyway. They're not... I don't want them in this location. I want them over in that green location and this yellow location. You can't see it anymore because I've started to take a lot of it away. But in this like barrier, and this is what's going to have like a lot of the farmhouses and the windmills and the blacksmith shop and the stonemason's place. It's going to look pretty fancy when it's all done. It's just going to take some time getting done. Right. So we could do with another couple of... Definitely could do with some of that. Where's the stone? Oh, wow. Almost out of stone. Okay, so... No, that. You and you. You and you. Oh, keep us going for a while. Right, so we're on this section now. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 4 section which starts here and ends one away from that. Let's just redo the taskbar. No. Swifty, what are you doing? We want cobble. Right. think we've got a lot of moss over that end now, so we won't place any more on that side anymore. We're about up to the stone layer now anyway, so alternate. Should always be more cobble than stone. Right, that should be a sort of pattern I'm wanting. This is kind of a high one. Wow, this is really high. Yikes. And they're going to get higher, aren't they? Yep, indeedy. Balance on that block. I can live with that. Oh, I wonder if that other block that I was talking about, the one that was all thing, I wonder if that was one of these. One of the pillars that I put in. That may well have been the case. I never thought about that. I wonder what would happen. You know what? I've broke that block twice and replaced it with cobblestone twice, so it's staying cobblestone now. I do have other big plans for this base, along with a little bit of a storyline that we're going to be doing as well at a certain point, which is going to be awesome. And jeez, only can only affect me. Right, we'll start turning this one stone early. These columns of two are not bad to work on. My brain can handle two at once. Any more than two, it's like, nah. This could be interesting. Oh no, we're all on land here, so we're all good. Okay, so I was just a bit concerned there. I thought I'm going to end up having to build in the water, but I'm not. That's not going to be an issue. So that's going to work out rather nice. Stone. Yeah, this making things 10 times harder now. Thank you. Ghost blocks. Can do without you. Okay. So it's just a one single column next. They're easy to work on. Glow squid. I need glow ink. I'm going for it. Yeah, little glow squid. Well, how do I get out? Come on. Ah, that's it. Because I need 10 of those glow ink sacks. And I got 5. And there was another one down there, wasn't there? Right, I'm going for it again. I'm going to see if I can get another one. Any more? I don't want to go too far away because I don't want to drown. I wonder if that is because I've been working up there and that's putting me enough distance away for them glow squids to spawn. So I might just alternate between doing that because I'm sure it was 10 that I needed and I have 9 now. But a stack of them wouldn't be bad. Should want to have another look and see if there's any more squiddy squids. There's lapis down there. There is some more squiddy squids. I'm sure I've seen a squiddy squid. Hello? Not wasting your... I could get carried away here and end up losing all my gear in this. There we are. That was a nice 26 now. I've got double over what I need. Oh, I'm so happy because glow squids for me have been really hard to find. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Easily pleased. I might... Oh, no, I was going to say I might build a glow squid farm, but do you know what? I have no need of a glow squid farm. Oh, that. So some of the other things I've been doing as well, what I've not been... thing is, I started watching Willow, which I remember watching the original movie as a child, and I really used to love that movie, and then now they've brought it back as a series. I'm like really into it, but having to wait a week for an episode, because I really want to see where they take the series as well. So I think it has got quite a bit of comedy in it, and I'm just glad that like Warwick Davis is back as Willow, and they didn't like give his character to somebody else. Because that would have just lo and behold. After I just got all the glow squids, that pops up. Oh, that's gonna be probably one of the most coincidental things ever. Yeah, thing I also started rewatching The Witcher, which I was really into. So I watched like the first season, but I didn't watch all of season 2. So I restarted watching season 2, and I know that means the thing I don't like waiting a mass load of time between series, because I get really into something, and then so I'm kind of hoping that by the time I've sort of, well, I'll have watched all of season 2 within a week. But yeah, it's another thing that I'm really into, and I'm really wanting to find stuff out. I really want like the backstory. It's a game that I never played, so I'm not familiar with the whole lore behind it either, and I completely lost track of where I'm placing stuff. Yes, I'm not familiar with the lore of The Witcher, and that's intriguing me because I just took it for like granted, and that's the way that he was. And then at the end of season 1, it's like, no, it was of course he was a boy that had been taken and done that to. And then one of the bits that I really liked was, do you know what they do to a witch's eyes? And now I want to find out what happens to a witch's eyes, and I want to know if that is actually explained in the series. So, but the problem is as well with me is when I get into a series, I don't want it to finish. So, because I have no idea on how long like season 3 is going to be, as Netflix do tend to drag the heels with really decent series. Some are like once per year, but I know some are like a lot longer, like 2 years or so. And I think that was the distance between season 1 and season 2. But I didn't know if that was just because of like the whole coronavirus situation and everything, whether that it delayed it. I'm kind of hoping that that's not going to be the case. That I'm going to have to wait another year to watch it, to watch The Witcher. Now that really is a tongue twister. But me and my other half, we really have like complete different tastes in things that we like to watch as well. Like I'm really like kind of sci-fi and fantasy. We do like some of the same things, but I don't think I'll never get her to sit down and sort of watch Lord of the Rings or Star Trek. I don't even want to insult her intelligence to do that, but we like the same sort of comedy things, and some classical movies like 80s and 90s movies that we sort of like. We both have them in common. But like TV series wise, we couldn't be further apart. We like the odd thriller, like she really enjoyed like Dexter and Supernatural and things, and I was really heavily in Supernatural. I still am in certain ways. I love the whole mythology and everything behind it and the monster hunting. She really enjoyed like the Vampire Diaries, and I think she got kind of fed up because there was that many seasons of it. But yeah, it's hard for us to actually find a series that we both particularly like. But Dexter was one that we liked. As I said, Supernatural, the Vampire Diaries. Trying to think of any others. There is others. Oh, Sons of Anarchy. We both enjoyed that as well. But normally what tends to happen is we start watching them, and then the streaming service that we were watching it on takes it off, and then we're like, where was that put? And then yeah, we sort of, let's do a light level check. Yeah, look, there's one down there. But pop a torch down there. But yeah, then we sort of get to the point where we can't watch it now because it's been moved to a different channel. So, and I have watched the new Dexter, but my other half hasn't. So I need to get her to watch that, because that was really good. When they cancelled it I was a little bit gutted, because it was something that I really got into. And there's a couple of things that, like, when I really get into something, I really get into it. And there's like a sci-fi series that I was into, which was called Firefly. I was really heavily into that, and I was so gutted when that ended. I was like, how can it end such a good series? And then it built up a huge fan base, and I know they'd made a movie to close the... to sort of end it. But it's still... there was still a load of stuff that was never answered, and will probably never ever be answered now from that series. Right, okay, so where are we now? There is still quite a lot of this to do. So how long we've been going for? Oh, I was only going to do an hour. That makes sense. Okay, so I'll maybe do this diagonal section, and then I'm going to call it a day on stream, because I'm going to go and stuff my face full of food shortly. Even though I've had breakfast this morning. See, I can take and leave breakfast. Like, I really enjoy a bacon sandwich on a Saturday. I don't think there's... I think that it's just now become a thing. Like here that I have a bacon sandwich. And then the other thing as well is there's a sausage ring, like it's a ring of sausage. And I went to get that this morning and they didn't have any. I was gutted, absolutely gutted, because it tastes amazing. I'm gonna have to remove this wall, aren't I? I'll leave that and I'll collect that at a later date. Oh, wow, I thought we was almost there. I didn't think we was still that low. I really hope I've got enough blocks here. And I'm really surprised I actually haven't fell off as I've been building this. Because I am normally the person that probably falls the most on the server. But yeah, again, I'm probably the one that also builds the highest. Let's do all 4 of them. We've not had that. So oh, we're nearly at the top. We're nearly at the top. We've only gone and done it. What did I just say? What did I just say? It's normally me that falls, and that wasn't thing. Damn it! Ah, so annoyed right now. Right, we'll have to pillar up. Oh, raging. Because I was so close to being done. There. Right, okay, so let's go and take a look now. It's a little bit... This blue border, by the way, is my border to my lands. So, we're putting up borders so nobody builds in them areas, and this blue one is mine. Mine's a massive area. It's not because I'm going to use all the land, because I'm not. But it's because I want the views of the shorelines, and I do plan on like putting, you know, like a ship out there. I want like this sort of section here. I'm gonna carve this out eventually, I think, and make this like a bit of a dock area with like a pathway going up here. I might even connect like this again. It around, like take a staircase or something round, and then we'll have this going into like a dockyard area, and like with a big ship like coming there. I think that way is open water, so that's the way that the ship would come in. I just know if you go far enough this way, you that's not what I wanted to see, because that goes to a dead end. But I know the stronghold is down that area, and I only know that because of when we did the dragon fight. I don't really fancy like cutting out all the... I mean, I could remove this, because this is open sea. So I could potentially, like, remove this section. Maybe that's something that I can put into the court for community service. So if... I'm out of rockets. So anyone that gets busted doing pranks, the punishments are going to be a fine or community service if they can't pay. See, I don't really have anything planned. Oh, you're having a meeting, guys? Right, cheers. Yeah, I've got this area down here. This is just a waste, so I could potentially clear this sort of section out. Yeah, I could sort of potentially clear this section out from here. Like, remove this section. Have this section moved out. And then this section down this back area. Remove it out about 5 or 6 blocks. Or maybe 10. And then bank this across this way. And run it down here, and then have this open, so we've got access to the sea. So yeah, that could possibly work. That's a lot of work. So for community service, that's, I might actually put into the court for that. Like, if anyone's doing picks to do community service, that's one of the tasks that they might have to do, is like clear that area. I'm pretty certain that one maybe to help clear out an ancient city. That would be kind of fun to see. But yeah, I'm not too happy with this. You know, the dip, 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 dip bit. It might look better closer up, but I'm not particularly happy with the way that that's sort of come out like that. I may put vines on that and mix it up a bit more, or maybe even just mix up some more cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and smush a lot more into the bottom bit. But okay, it's not looking as flat anymore, which that I kind of like. It's now sort of got like this. It's sort of got like that 3D sort of pre-rendered feel to it, like when you're designing something in 3D, and then you've got like all your generic shapes before it goes into like the smooth plane. It's sort of looking like that. But I think we can help that out with the aid of some wall blocks and maybe a couple of other blocks as well, and we can like smoosh them into it as well. So yeah, so you can sort of get like the general idea, like the villagers will walk up here, and eventually this is what I'm kind of hoping, is this is going to be like the trade route. And I'm kind of hoping that the way that I'm going to design this village is this is the route that they're going to want to take. It might not be the one that they'll pathfind to, but I'm going to try and make it so this is their main sort of pathfinding area to get up to there if they wanted to. But as I say, a lot of this village has got to be still ripped out. And what are you doing? What's he doing up there? He's in my gatehouse. Insolence. And now we've got a golem over there. So yeah, they're sort of spreading out now. As when I first came to here, they didn't go over there at all. And it just seems they're spreading out more and more. I seem to be getting a lot more golems as well as they're spreading out. That really shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Because I have been popping some of these dudes off here and there. Every now and again I'll just get rid of one or two golems. But the one thing that I really do want to prevent is they're now starting to go on. Yeah, we are firing with spectral arrows, by the way. Oh, golem head. Hehehe. Love it. God, I love the golem head. So yeah, what they're doing is the villagers are coming over here and they're starting to walk round here. And I don't want that. I don't know whether to get an andesite wall block and maybe block this off here. Because I don't think they'll pathfind if there's a... But then it's just going to probably make it look a little bit odd. Because of the way that this is. Or maybe not, because this may join. Let me try that, because I've got some andesite. So, create up 6. Did I seriously do that? Did I put it in my inventory? No. Thank you. Okay, so if I put one there, block that off. Block this off. And then put one here. And one here. I wonder if that's enough to stop them. See if that'll stop their pathfinding. Because I don't want them coming down here. And I don't... In fact... No, do you know what? Let's do this. Put that there, and then that on top. And then if need be, I can always extend this out by one, because I'm sure if there's another one of those there, they really can't go over there, because there's like literally you can't walk over there. But yeah, I think a lot of this might be something to do with these being stair blocks, that they're seeing this as a path. I mean, I could put half slabs. What are you doing? Fool! Off me in rod. Rip. They'll just create another one. Yeah, I've got too many villagers as it is right now anyway, living in this here town. So we've got spares. Yeah, I don't want them walking over here. I don't mind them wandering around inside here. Well, I do mind them wandering around inside here. I might actually put fence gates inside here. And inside here on these. Because I don't want them going through... This is going to be my portal. And I don't want them going through this. But my problem is I don't want to light this portal yet. And oh, hello. Do we have any emeralds? Emeralds. Oh. 7. Right, okay. Where did you go? There. Hello. Because he sells the mini blocks. And I like some of the mini blocks. Mini bone block. I haven't got that one. Mini packed mud. I don't have that. Horn coral. Not bothered. Alright, that's an expensive mini block. A chest. I don't have a chest one. Oh, and a chest one would be really handy right now. No, I do have chests. What was the other? I can take a chest out of there. What was the other? Hey, Dirtin! What was the other block that they had? I wanted, and it was craftable. Come here. Wait. Bone. Oh, I've got that as well. So yeah, I can take 8 of those. Right. Cheers, dude. I don't know if I've got white wool. I have red wool. I have bones. I can craft bone meal and I can craft dye. And then I think I can craft that into that. Yes. Yes. Right. Where are you, Mr. Villager? Mr. Wandering Trader. Don't go anywhere yet. Right, whoa. Tart. I'll have that. And then... Oh, no. I've done me thing and I forgot me thing. And he's going to go invisible. Oh, he's going to go invisible in a minute. Bone block. Right, we should be able to still see his llamas even if he's invisible. Where's his particles? Ah, got him. Tar. Azalea leaves. I haven't got any of those. Sand. I could get some sand. Oh, that was a lag spike. Oh, that's the first time that's happened on this base. Or I wonder if it's just my internet connection being dodgy. No, it's probably my internet connection. Right, okay. Right, give me... You... I've already got that. Your sand. Yeah. Tar. Right. Is there anything that you can buy from him that I... Deep Slate Emerald Ore. What? Deep Slate Emerald Ore? I didn't even think that was a thing. That must be like the rarest block in the game then. Oh, yeah, that ain't happening. Right, okay. Cheers, dude. And what happens after we've finished our transaction? The leather we don't need. Leather, we've got more leather than we can shake a stick at. Okay, so, right, we're done. We'll go and put these with that head. Some more leather, leads. We'll put our emeralds in there. We'll put that head up there. These mini blocks can go into my ender chest. Because these will be all quite fancy for inside, you know, for decorations and things like that. For inside here. So I kind of like having these. Because it means that I can, you know, do my bits with them. I want my gear chest as well. Oh no, I have got another stack of rockets in there. So yeah, this is my other gear chest, by the way. So this is where I store all my stuff that I use, but I don't use it often. So, you know, like my mending and breaking shears, my silk touch axe. Don't very rarely need a silk touch axe, but when I do, it's there. So that really is about it for today. But yeah, I'm gonna work on getting all that sort of section done. Obviously, it's not going to be a thing in my video. It's not going to be like time-lapsed and stuff. It's just going to be something I'm going to be working on intermittently, because it is kind of a boring-ish project when you're just sitting there doing it on your own. But yeah, I've got to bring up that all the way up and all the way up to here. I'm not going to be doing any of this section here into the green stuff until I'm ready, because obviously this sort of section, this isn't ready to have any village in it yet, and I might need to expand this green belt out rather than in, and then I need to start working on in my test world. So I need to start developing houses for these guys, because I've got job places. I've got a blacksmith, I've got a windmill, I have a stonemason's place. There's another one which the woodcutters place, and I think there's another building as well. They're all done and designed. I need to make a ranch, like for the cattle, so we can have. I'm going to put the leather worker in there, and then I need to sort of work out what I'm doing with houses and stuff, because obviously I want some houses going down like this flow as well, like with village houses. But I don't want these no, then that's not happening. These are all going one by one. These houses are being removed, and the next one to be removed will be this house. In fact, I'm going to get my eviction board right now, and this one right here is going to be the next house that leaves, and we're going to put eviction notice. These dudes are getting evicted. Oh, he doesn't look very happy, does he? Yeah. Oh, you are being evicted. Don't look at me like that with a squinty eye. Yeah, and I think there's a house like down here. I don't think anyone lives in that, but this needs to go as well. No one lives in this house. This is like completely derelict, so this one will also be demolished very shortly. So we're going to evict that dude. Is he still in there? No, he's there. Look, he's still watching us. Look. Yeah, you're getting evicted. No, you can do about it. It's happening. Yeah, so we'll take out that house has to go. That house has to go. The blacksmiths has already gone. That house is going to have to go. And the amount of golems that spawn upon that roof, I am not going to be sad to see that house go at all. And oh, we're having a meeting. Yeah, and you're going to try and jump up my steps and stuff. What are you doing up here? You don't live here. Yeah, you can't get through, can you? Not as if I need iron anyway. I can just stay there until it despawns, and I most definitely don't need any more poppies. Right, so yeah, because I've got a huge iron farm. Well, to say huge, very overactive iron farm, I'll say. But yeah, that's really about it for today, because or do you want a quick look around the castle? Because obviously there's still a little bit more work to do to this. This is the last thing that I did inside here. Is obviously there is no blocks holding this up. It's just all done through one water source. There's only one water source block in this, and I think it's pretty, and it sort of covers up that. But there is a reason for the fountain being there, because, and listen to my thing here, because if there was attackers coming in from a castle and they do manage to, you know, like make it through. Let's start down here, because this is where the attackers have come from. Right, so they would siege the castle from the front. Obviously, we've got the drawbridge. The drawbridge goes up. They've got this big, huge, like, plummet down to the ground. But the drawbridge would go up. Even if somehow they did manage to plank across and get across to it, they would have to come through this room, and then they would have to, like, storm the castle from here. Which, getting a battering ram to there is... It's going to be hard work, because it's going to have to be a hand battering ram. So then they'd have to batter this thing. Obviously, we've still got to make a door for this. The door's they've not done no door yet. But yeah, and then if they did manage to batter this door down, oh, 1 second, the phone. Oh, well, that couldn't have happened at a worse moment. Yeah, so anyway, right, so... yeah, they come through here, and if there was to batter this door down and they got through, obviously they'd be getting, like, archered from all the way. And that's the way that I've designed this castle. I've studied castles and things. So there's a break point. Because if an army was to march at the main keep in a formation, like a square formation or anything like that, it would be extremely difficult to stop them, because they'd be defended. Because they could create a shield wall or a shield box, and basically stop all your archers from getting them. So, in a way to do this, it would be to break the formation. And they're not going to go through a fountain. They're not going to go through a big massive pile of water. So, it would break their formation, and they one would have to wheel left and one would have to wheel right, into 2 units. And when the moment that they break, that is when your archers would come into play. So your archers would aim for the left side. From the over on the right side, they would arm for the left side, and the left side would arm to the right and would take out anything. Obviously, if it was a big, huge army sieging the castle, obviously some still would get through. But then that's why you've got like a very small area to get up and into the main door. And there would, obviously there's going to be 2 doors, one here, one here. And that breaks up the army yet again. And they're just going to get picked off bit by archers that would be sitting up here, ones from the watchtowers. So it would be a very, very hard castle to siege. Because only like maybe 2 or 3 could actually fit up here in one go. Obviously, this is Minecraft. Obviously, we're not getting sieged. But I'm just saying, like, the purpose of reality. There's a reason why I built it like the way that it is. It is kind of realistic in some respects. So, Oh, so this thing here is obviously like your gatehouse, and inside your gatehouse we can go up to here, and we've got like a little windows over here. We can go out onto the balcony sort of section through this way, or we can take this entrance and we can walk out into here and go into like the main sort of body of the castle, and then we can go back out to the balcony again if we wanted from that section. And obviously the other section leads through to there, and we can basically walk all the way around the castle like through here. We can literally just keep going all the way around. That just takes us back outside yet again, all the way back around, and then around here. And then that brings us to like the main entrance back yet again. So, but upstairs, we have an upstairs and we do have downstairs as well. So this is going to be like the main throne room. And then this one here is going to be like the feasting hall and things like that. And then downstairs, oh, this is going to be a special room. This is the top secret room for now. Whether they staircases stay the way that they do or they don't, I don't know yet. This might change slightly. It might involve pistons and things. Because because underneath this floor is hollow. I've got any stone just in case I lose it. Well, the chances are we are going to lose it. So yeah, underneath here we have a huge area underneath the floor, which is all lit up, so mobs can't spawn. So putting redstone in from underneath this should be quite simple. So that's the reason why I've left that like the way that it is. But also is if I need to like make a... Hi there, Rooney. Yes. So if I need to put any redstone or any farms, I can put them all underneath this castle. So it keeps it out the way from anything else. And it's because we've got like the height of... Oh, let's just jump down. And we've basically got from like the whole length of this, that is the height of the floor. So yeah, putting farms in there would be no problem. So yeah, right, so we're pretty much around about there. Let's just answer this one. Yeah, because I do know that no one's actually selling elytras, and it's... I don't even think everyone has an elytra. Because I have no gunpowder left as well, so Durton would be great if he did get a rocket farm on the go, because once my rockets have run out that's in my ender chest, I'm gonna be pretty well, but saying that though is I do plan on building a raid farm very, very shortly. In fact, I think in my light matter cart, I think it's already... Yes, it is there. So I have there a stacking raid farm ready to design inside my Light Matica, ready. And I can actually show you what it looks like as well. Well, nah, that'll be for another day. But yeah, it's basically, it's going to be a raid farm that triggers 4 raids simultaneously. And you get the drops from 4 raids at once. So it's going to be insane. And the only problem that I'm going to have is finding Deep Ocean that's going to be in close proximity to an outpost. Because obviously you need to go to the outpost, get the Bad Omen effect, then you go to the raid farm, then the raid farm, yeah, you can just trigger it straight from there. But we do have the nether roof, so I can like scoot across the nether roof, which would make my trip smaller. I did want to build, I do have a raid farm not far from me, it's just over there in that direction. And I have Deep Ocean in that direction, but if I was to do that, there is still sort of bits of land in the way that I would have to remove. I don't want to do that, but near a spawn, if I fly out about a couple of minutes away over there, there is a big Deep Ocean with no land at all, but it hasn't got an outpost near it. However, spawn does have an outpost near it. So I'd need to get the Bad Omen, jump through a portal, fly in the nether across to that portal near the raid farm, and then, yeah, it would all be good that way. So that's going to be like my plan. So, and hopefully within the next couple of days then, I'll get to dig this out. I've been so excited to dig this out ever since I found this place. The ruin portal, to see if there's actually anything of this other portal inside this mound, because I think there might be a chest or something in here, and I've waited this long to find out if I'm actually sitting on any loot or something, because there might be some loot under there. I just don't know what yet. I might be completely disappointed. There might be nothing, but yeah, it's probably going to be nothing in it. Right, okay, so yeah, that's about it. We're going to evict this dude in the next episode, I think. But yeah, right, we'll go and stand in this composter because we can. So, right, take care, everyone. Oh, I've got wet feet now. Yeah, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. I'll see you all later. Bye for now.